The National Pastime traces its professional roots back to the 19th century, and the men who paved the way for today's superstars are celebrated every day at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. This fall, 10 of baseball's early pioneers will be considered by the new Pre-Integration Era Committee for the game's ultimate honor, election to the Hall of Fame. The Pre-Integration Era Committee was born in 2010 when the Hall of Fame's Board of Directors adopted new election rules for managers, umpires, executives, and players retired for more than 21 seasons. The board created 3 new committees, each charged with examining Hall of Fame candidates from the era in which they contributed. The committees meet on a 3-year rotating basis. The Expansion Era Committee, which covers candidates whose primary contribution has come since 1973, met in the fall of 2010 and elected former big league general manager Pat Gillick. The Golden Era Committee, which considers candidates whose primary contribution came between 1947 and 1972, met in the fall of 2011 and elected former Cubs and White Sox third baseman Ron Santo. Now 10 men will be considered by the Pre-Integration Era Committee, which considers candidates whose primary contribution to the game came prior to 1947. The Pre-Integration Committee ballot consists of Sam Breeden, Bill Dolan, Wes Ferrell, Marty Marion, Tony Mullane, Hank O'Day, Al Reach, Jacob Ruppert, Bucky Walters, and Deacon White. Sam Breeden was the owner of the St. Louis Cardinals from 1917 to 1947, launching a dynasty that produced 9 National League pennants and 6 World Series titles during his ownership, thanks to a groundbreaking new idea, the farm system. Bill Dolan's career spanned the 19th and 20th centuries, and the rugged shortstop amassed 2,461 hits and a .272 batting average over a 21-year big league career. Wes Ferrell, whose brother Rick was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1984, won 193 games over 15 big league seasons during the 1920s, 30s, and 40s, while posting a winning percentage of .601 on the mound. Marty Marion was the glue for 3 Cardinals World Championship teams, winning the National League Most Valuable Player as a shortstop in 1944. Tony Mullane won 284 games during his 13-year big league career, peaking with a high of 36 wins in 1884. Hank O'Day umpired for more than 30 years, and he called games in 10 World Series, including the first Fall Classic in 1903. London-born Al Reach starred for the National Association in the 1870s before entering the sporting goods business and publishing the Reach Guide, which reigned from 1883 to 1939 as one of the earliest publications to document baseball statistics and results. Jacob Ruppert bought the Yankees in 1915 and created a dynasty, acquiring Babe Ruth, building Yankee Stadium, and leading his team to 7 World Series titles. Bucky Walters won 198 games for the Phillies, Reds, and Braves from 1934 to 1950 after switching from the infield to the pitcher's mound. Walters posted 3 20-win seasons and was named the 1939 National League MVP. And Deacon White posted a .312 career batting average during 20 big league seasons, leading his league in batting average in both 1875 and 1877. The Pre-Integration Era ballot was devised by the Baseball Writers Association of America, as deputized by the Hall of Fame's Board of Directors. Only candidates on the ballot are eligible to be considered for election by the Pre-Integration Era Committee. Results from the Pre-Integration Era Committee election will be announced December the 3rd at baseball's winter meetings in Nashville, Tennessee. Any candidate who receives at least 75% of the vote from the 16-person committee will be enshrined as a member of the class of 2013 on July 28th at the Hall of Fame. The class of 2013 will also include any candidates elected from the BBWAA election in January. For more information on these candidates, please visit baseballhall.org.